It's the middle of winter, and the projects still don't stop. I'm gonna take advantage today and fix this. The dried up fern heads of my asparagus, and tumbleweeds, and buffalo grass. This area got out of control. Now I put this asparagus in the ground in the old garden, the in-the-ground garden without the boxes. And the grass just kind of grew through it. Now I thought this was going to be a quick and easy project, just take the tractor, scoop it out. But I kind of reinforced this garden bed a little bit, and that's going to slow me down. It took that long for one scoop. I'm not getting this done in an hour. What's slowing me down is that I put in chicken wire, because the gophers would always get into the asparagus bed, tear it up. I figured some chicken wire over the top of it, the asparagus would go through, I don't have to worry about the mounds. Worked out pretty good, until the grass grew through it. And all I got was this large mat of grass. Even though we mow it down, it's been hampering out the asparagus production every year. So I want to save this asparagus though. So here's the plan. Use the tractor and peel back the chicken wire, little by little. Knock the grass off of it, and hopefully, if I'm lucky, I can save some of that asparagus and save a decade of time. To pull this off, it's going to be one small stretch at a time. I get about 5 or 6 feet of the chicken wire pulled up with the grass. Cut the chicken wire and then just pull it off in sections. And this is not even the most difficult part. Digging the asparagus out, well, I got a plan for that. Now Mrs. Wild found something I've always wanted, a miniature excavator. She found it on sale, brand spanking new. But it's got some dents and some dings to it. And as you can see, I am not very experienced on driving this thing. I drove one once about 20 years ago. I've got to learn how to do this. Well, all the drama put aside, I did eventually figure out how to use the controls, how to actually make it function properly, and you'll soon see exactly why this tool is going to be very important to the job. It's going to save my back, it's going to save trouble. This is one large chunk of an asparagus crown. Score. Now in this one little hole, that's what I got. Eventually, I start hitting pay dirt, and I'm pulling out just tons of it. Eventually I realized I'm pulling out so much asparagus out of the holes that I'm not going to have to dig it all up. I'm going to salvage what I can replant for later. I'll go through that in a second of how exactly I'm going to save it. But for now you can see I probably went about 15-20 feet. I filled the tractor bucket full twice. This is the size of what I bought originally. I had 10 of them at first, a long time ago. All I did is the same way, plant them in the dirt. They kind of grew from there. Now to keep them safe, they're going to be in fabric pots for at least a year. See if I can really establish them before they go back in the ground to a new bed. The fabric pots are going to work great. Hopefully I'll establish as much as possible. And there's quite a bit of good samples here. But I'm also doing my best not to have the grass travel with it. To protect the fabric pots, some pallets and some cardboard. Doesn't have to be high tech. I'm going to get some good strong compost in for each of these pots and fill them up with the asparagus heads. Now, this is what is left over of my asparagus patch now. Mrs. Wild's going to love what this new excavator did to the garden. Don't worry, it's going to look pretty good. I'll come back and follow up on this project again. Till then, y'all stay safe.